Hey, what's up? Welcome back for another video. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right. Am I over a month late to this one? Yes, that's true. But better late than never, you know? That's what I always say when I'm late to something. Today, I am finally sitting down to listen to Dance Fever. Hey, by Florence and the Machine. I love this woman so much. I really have no idea what to make of this album title, but I'm ready to get spooky and weird and celestial and all that good. So let's get into it. This album is 14 tracks long. Out of those 14 tracks, I've heard 0 of them so far. I haven't heard any of these songs. I've been saving them all until I was able to sit down and listen to the full thing. I also thought that that day would be sooner than now, but it's okay. We made it. So without any further ado, also they're doing a lot of construction across the street. So if/when you hear a lot of hammers and drills, etc., we're just gonna ignore that. Anyways, this is my reaction for Dance Fever by Florence and the Machine, and we're gonna get started right now. Alright, this is track number 1, King.
We argue in the kitchen about whether to have children, about the world ending in the very thing you're best at is the thing that hurts the most. I'm a mother, I'm a bride, I'm a king.
I don't know what we did to deserve this poetic queen. King, sorry. The lyricism is always so out of this world. I truly don't understand how people are able to come up with shit like this. I could never, even on my best day, write anything even nearly as creative as this.
You think you have it figured out, something new begins to take us.
You sure are, bitch.
And I am king.
Let's go, outro.
Just drag me by my hair and back home with
Miss, I feel like there's a lot of layers within this one. Half of me feels like it's empowering and half of me feels like it's like a self-diss. Especially at the end there, it almost feels like she's saying it as a bad thing. I liked the structure of this song. Just when you thought it was over, she hit you with a straight minute and a half of vocals and instruments. Just when you thought it was over, she said, ah! As she should. But very interesting start to the album. Let's keep it moving. Alright, this is track number 2, Free. Get.
sometimes I wonder if I should be medicated.
Oh.
Then I cannot control it. Yeah, puts me down, picks me up, puts me down. Yes, it's sensitive, they say, but let's discuss this at the hospital.
I'm having so much fun with this one, but I feel like I shouldn't be. Like, we can't tell if we're running because we're free or we're running because we're unstable. So that's bad. Oh! Hey! This is the Dance Fever she was referring to, isn't it? Isn't it? She said we were going to the hospital. She said we needed medication. Sounds like we have a fever. Haha! I feel like I just cracked the code.
Suffering and death, and somehow still keep
I am free. Not in this country. This one, oh my goodness. This one was feeling very #mood swings. The production had me feeling so happy and so like a childlike freedom. And then she comes in, she's like, people are dying. And then the beat comes back and we're like, okay. But overall, I'm very obsessed with this. It was such an interesting experience. I don't really know quite how to describe it yet. My 3-minute and 54-second journey. Did anyone else feel like that was a lot, but like in a good way? But truly excellent. Alright, this is track number 3, Choreomania. The way that this is track number 3, and the length of the song is 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Was that an accident, or is she an angel on earth? Both, probably.
freaking out in the middle of the street.
Mood.
Picture of someone who's never had anything actually really bad happen to them. It started
Okay, poetry slam.
Something's coming, so out of breath, dance myself to death.
Not gonna lie, it's feeling a little bit like the story of my life so far. It's kind of giving biography for me.
I'll be your demon daddy.
What? I'm just gonna say this once. If she doesn't put Demon Daddy on a t-shirt and sell it, big miss.
Spinning and I dance myself to death. I get chasing back.
Woo! Build. I'm so overwhelmed. Listen, you talented witch. Dance Myself to Death feels like what I did when I listened to Free. Is this song supposed to describe my experience with that song? This song for me had like a lifespan. When she was saying it in the beginning, I just kept spinning Dance Myself to Death. It felt like innocent, like when you're little and you're just dancing to no music, spinning around, yada yada. By the end, it felt very like anxiety induced. Like there was so much going on and you grew up and your whole world is spinning. That's what I was feeling when I heard this. I love how much it builds. I love how much is going on by the end of it. I've never wanted to run outside and just spin around in circles so badly as I do right now. Actually, no, just kidding. Insert clip of me spinning around outside. I don't want to talk anymore. I want to keep going. I want the next one. All right, this is track number 4, Back in Town.
Never really been alive before. Always lived in my head. Back in town, why don't we go out to that 9th Street diner and carry on? 'Cause it's always the same.
Ooh.
Yes, I stay for the best.
I love how this feels like a narration of a story instead of it just being like a song. This is one thing I've always really loved about her. I don't really feel like she writes songs. I feel like she writes stories and turns them into songs, which creates a very different outcome. First of all, what a different energy so far. But yeah, I love this. Like, I feel like I just took a little ride through this town that she's talking about. The way that she can create a visual and you feel like you can so vividly see what she's describing. It makes you feel like you've lived this, like you've been there. And you have to be pretty talented to pull that off, just saying. Which we already know that she is, no surprise there. This was very calming and very pleasant, even though there was like a little bit of a darkness to it. Alright, this is track number 5, Girls Against God. One of my favorite movements.
When someone looks at me, it's real love. I don't like it very much. Good to be alive, crying to see me all at midnight.
She's too real for this. She has said so many things on this album so far that's like, girl, you're so brave for that. We were all thinking it, but she has such an elegance to her that, you know, nothing really sounds out of bounds or politically incorrect coming from her. It still sounds so gracious. So, if anyone can say it, it's her.
Hey!
Real talk, 2006. Great year for music. A year that will stay with me forever, for the rest of my life. And yes, I do feel incredibly validated by Florence mentioning that.
As my sister said, probably last 6 days. Never let me already let it out.
Who's they? Who's holding her captive? Florence, blink twice if you need help. What do you mean if they let you out? They do need to let you out. We need you.
You'll be sorry that you messed with me.
That's right. Those captors. I can't believe she got kidnapped. That's so crazy.
I met the devil, golden heart, or a golden boy.
What? Miss Welch. What are you talking about? Miss Welch's grape juice. We're gonna need you to elaborate. I thought they had kidnapped you. I thought you were in captivity. You were with the devil the whole time. She's a crazy girl. Okay, Girls Against God, I really loved. I felt like I was sitting like on a lake in the summertime with my friend who's playing guitar and we're just letting some thoughts out. I like how she repeatedly told us she cries into cereal at midnight. I didn't personally relate to that because I go to bed at like 9 o'clock, but it was still a very human-like thing for a witch to say, so I liked it. The outro really sent me. I have no idea what she's talking about. I guess when she said Girls Against God, she really meant it. If she's chilling with the devil. I feel like we're about to take a turn on this next one, so let's keep going. Alright, this is track number 6, Dream Girl Evil.
Oh, come and get me, drag me out, destroy me, make me evil, then I'm an angel to start. Did mommy make you sad? Do I just
Feels very much like we're taunting someone. Perhaps God. Kidding. Definitely some ain't shit man. Very interesting. This feels very much about like perception and like the way that we make people out to be in our heads versus how they are in real life, and almost like coming up with this idea of what we think someone is and then like trying to crucify them when that's not who they are in person. Are we on the right track?
a projection of your mother.
Okay, yeah. Right? I think I was kind of onto something. Saying like your dream girl will never be your dream girl because the way that you dream about someone in your head, there's so many other factors in your brain. Your projection and your insecurities and like all types of shit contribute to the way that we think about someone versus how they actually are. Maybe? That, or I'm severely overthinking this. But very interesting, that's for sure. A think piece, I would say. Ms. Welch evoking thought, per usual. Alright, this is track number 7, Prayer Factory.
Sheets with gritted teeth, my montage of lost things, mine. Open my mouth, yes, I
That's it? Okay, well, I haven't personally been to a lot of prayer factories in my lifetime, but this has to be by far one of the spookiest ones, right? I would imagine. Girl, what's going on? This, I feel like, could be like a turning point within the album, a transition from the first part to the second part. So we could be experiencing a change from here on, and I'm scared, but let's do it. All right, this is track number 8, Cassandra.
I used to see the future, and now I see nothing there. I used to tell the future, but they cut off my tongue and left me doing laundry to thinking what I've done.
Who's Cassandra? Should I know her? She a friend of a friend, or?
They put crosses on the door to try and keep me out.
She's a demon! They said, we're on to you, demon daddy. With your future seeing and your tongue and whatever else you just said. We know about you. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so far I really do not know the meaning of this song, but I am so intrigued. It feels so metaphorical. I just don't know exactly the message she's trying to convey. Okay, Cassandra, whoever you are, girl, you sound like you've been through some stuff. I for sure need to do some deeper digging into what this one's really about. There are some very, very strong lyrics in here. I also want to say she's one of the very few people who can pull off like spoken word in the middle of a song. It can sound so corny and so cringy when some artists do it. She really has the voice and the conviction for it, and I think we need to talk about that. But not right now, because I need to hear the rest of this album. Alright, this is track number 9, Heaven is Here.
Heaven is here if you want it. Open your mouth, pour it down in there.
Oh my god.
I
Come on, chant. I don't feel like we're in heaven. Listening to this, it's not giving me heaven vibes. It's giving me, like, working on a sailboat in the 1800s. It's giving, like, Hamilton. Oh God, I apologize for that. The rhythm is so interesting.
Every song I wrote became an escape, tied around my neck to pull me up to heaven.
What the bitch? You cannot end a song like that. You can't. No, you can't do that. You actually can't do that. Every song I wrote became an escape rope tied around my neck to pull me up to heaven. Feels like we're destroying heaven more than we're arriving at it. What the I was not expecting a song about heaven to sound like that, and definitely wasn't expecting it to end like that. Good God. Okay. Alright, this is track number 10, Daffodil. The vocals. Good God. What I've always loved so much about her is that you really never know what you're gonna get. You never know what to expect. You never know what's gonna happen. There is literally no guarantee that I'm not sitting here listening to her cast a spell on me. She could be doing voodoo and satanic rituals for all I know. That's what I signed up for. So haunting. So I was really onto something, huh? When I mentioned spells and rituals like 45 seconds ago, and then she proceeded to tell me that she's been doing resurrection in the moonlight every night. The way I was just fully paralyzed. Maybe she did cast a spell. Florence and the Machine makes music for bitches who love Halloween. It's me. The darkest, spookiest, most haunting music. These stories, like, what is she talking about? Does someone need to check on her? I feel like she just floats around sacrificing people and then singing about it. Which is totally fine, like, I love the music, so keep going. But what the f is going on? She literally just spent the last 3.5 minutes telling me that she's been going around drinking blood and absorbing the sky to become a mythical creature. And that does make her one of the coolest people ever, but that's not the point. Like, some of your faves could never. I feel like other artists, in their off time, they're like going on vacations, they're hanging out with their friends, doing fun stuff, getting married, having babies, and she's resurrecting people in the woods. Like, they're not the same. Truly incredible. Truly incredible. Alright, this is track number 11, My Love. I'm truly so nervous. What? She's lying. No, this cannot be true. This beat right now, this is very much giving in Shrek 2 when they start singing Holding Out for a Hero after all that chaotic shit is going on. That's what this feels like. Like, oh my God, not you doing rituals on the last song and then just playing it off like nothing happened. You can't step touch your way out of this one. This feels like she suddenly remembered Sweet Nothing. Do we remember that song? I feel like she was sitting at home, she was like, oh yeah, that song. She's like, that was kind of fun. Let's do something like that. Let's give the kids a beat. Why not? outro. Interesting. To be quite honest, I really don't know what she was saying. I really don't know what the lyrics were. I was so distracted by the beat. This is how she gets away with stuff, isn't it? She causes all kinds of chaos, then puts this fun little beat on and glides off. Paranormal queen. I am glad that this late in the album we decided to bring the dance fever back. The dance fever was back in town, because we've really been going through some stuff and I think we all needed a release. This one is very fun and it's very different for her in general, so I really liked it. Alright, this is track number 12, Restraint. Excuse me? Okay, well that made me scared. The impact she can make in 47 seconds is astounding. She said, all I need is 47 seconds to make you feel extremely uneasy and question everything. And that's what Restraint was. Makes me very, very curious and slightly nervous as to what these last two songs are gonna sound like, but let's hear them. Alright, this is track number 13, The Bomb.
You said this could have been the best thing, so you decided not to do it. I ain't come back every summer like a queen to love you wouldn't want me with you.
Stop. No. So The Bomb is an emotional bomb. Because I'm already feeling a little bit wrecked by this, but okay.
Break me, shake me, devastate me, come here, baby. I don't love you, I just love the bomb. Had to be done. And somehow you gave a song.
Oh my god. Send help! Send help! No, I was not ready for that. Good. I think that I can confidently say that this is one of the most painfully beautiful songs that I've ever heard, probably in my whole life. She did not have to take it there. I'm glad that she did, but she did not have to do that to me. To us. To all of us. Was definitely a bomb, that's true. I literally am speechless. This is one of those moments where I'm like, thank God that I don't have a person in my life or a story from my personal experience that connects to this too closely, because this would have ruined me. Holy f***. Imagine feeling this on a personal level. No. I hope that other people love this one as much as I did. Alright, this is track number 14, the last track on this album, Morning Elvis.
Put me on the plane to Memphis. Never made it to Graceland. Bathroom, pressed my forehead to the floor and prayed for a trapdoor. I should have come with a warning.
I was really curious to hear how she would close the album after the last song, because I feel like The Bomb would have been such a strong closer, but this is really interesting to me so far.
If I make it to the morning, if I make it to the stage, I surely need to be sad. But the call, it always comes, and the songs like children begging to be born. But oh, I guess I'm still crazy and I'm still scared to be spared.
Wow. 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 Let me just say I'm very much sold on this song as the closer. It feels so personal. It feels like such a real and raw part of her and part of her journey and part of her story. Her struggle with her career, her music, how it kept calling her back, all of these things. It's really cool how she chose to share that and to be so straightforward about it. She obviously has a way of writing typically that's in more of a storyteller form. And this felt more like factual and straightforward than usual. I loved it. Oh God. I feel like I learned so much in the last 4 minutes. I loved when she was talking about how she wanted to like step away from music, but the songs kept coming to her, begging to be born, and she sees them like as her children. Alright, well that does already some way somehow bring us to the conclusion of this album. I have so many thoughts, but they're so scattered. I just feel like the complexity of this woman's music is so insane. All of the storytelling and the writing, it's truly wild to me. And then you add her voice on top of that and the way that she puts the songs together. She really is just like an artist in every sense of the word. I cannot wait to spend more time with these songs and get a better understanding of them. But for now, I'm gonna slide a ranking of the album right over here for you so you can see how I felt about everything after my first initial listen. As always, please drop your every and any thought in the comment section below. I'm so interested to hear what people have to say about this project. There's so much to digest here, I think. But that is just about gonna wrap it up for this one. I wanna thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourself and I will see you next time.